With a pick six, this one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Here comes Johnson on the return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 19.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Now a handoff to the running back. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Forced out to his left. He'll run it, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. So first and 10 now from the 30. 21-0 our score after one.
With the score, Ravens 21, Washington nothing.
Ready, set. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Stop your whining. 58's the Mike.
They'll run the first down. It's Gibson, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Let's go.
Second and 12.
Tiger, 19,
At the
Tiger.
28-yard line.
It's soft, baby. That's baby soft.
They'll try the air now with Smith. The throw is taken in by Sims. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
From the gun on third down, Smith. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up, trying to rake in the ball and knock it free.
44-yard line.
On second and 9, Jackson. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Chase Young, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
55.
There's Jackson on third and long, escaping the pressure right. And this is caught at the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a third and 18. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, stand in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Now, boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop it behind the line again.
Down and 11.
On third down, Jackson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. From the gun, Jackson buying time to his left. He may try to, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep it back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
All day, baby. All day, baby. 58's the mic.
Stepping up and run. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, Smith. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Smith. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Looking left sideline, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. That's complete. Terry McLaurin. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
1st down, Washington.
You ain't doing nothing.
Smith on 1st down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith.
One play at a time. Here we go.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the 1st half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the 2nd half.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Washington takes over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Other side on the swing pass. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Line of scrimmage again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Even. 4 down. Even. Go.
To throw again, Smith. That one is slant to McLaurin. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 1st down, Smith. And that'll be incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. Smith again. Catch is made. It's Harmon. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd and 2, Smith. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
58, right over there, yeah. Mike, 58.
They snap it to Smith. And that is going to be incomplete. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. Caught right side at Snead. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
3 down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The 35-yard line.
Mike, 53.
Throwing again. Jackson. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And now it's 2nd down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And Tucker's kick right there, it's good, and that will do it for this first half. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Dustin Hopkins.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This will make it into the end zone.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he will finally be taken down up at the 43. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 42 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
We're seeing both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass, and everyone knew.
It's caught at the 10, and all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play that time for the Ravens, and even 40 yards. Now Jackson on 1st down, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's Thomas Davis on the sack. Came in the league way back in 2005. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines. But incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. 3rd and goal, Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
fourth down, here's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And this offense is running away with this one.
Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short.
Third
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Antonio Gibson, the ball carrier.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stopped the run.
To J.D. McKissick.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, they just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Open man is Sims. He's got it.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Keep playing hard. Ready? Liking 18.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Well, they were looking to throw, holding on a big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a shot.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Back now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Jackson from the shotgun, dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Powering his way forward. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Baltimore Ravens.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Well, another fine run right there from Lamar Jackson, and CD, that one puts him over 100 yards now for the ball game.
And remember when all we talked about were 100-yard games from running backs? That when a quarterback did it was a surprise. But Lamar Jackson, that's part of the package as well. He'll have as many 100-yard games in the season as the top running backs in the league.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 in the first. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Jackson now on 2nd and 10, being chased out left. He's going to take off, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Washington ready to try again on offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
And the Washington first down.
Not today.
From the 50, it's Smith. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Play action. It's Smith. And now here is another interception. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. 23 yards on the tuck and run. Geez, I mean, what more can you say about Lamar Jackson? We know that he's got the quickness and the agility, but, you know, if you wanted proof of his straight line speed, look no further.
And normally when you see guys moving this fast, it might be a fly pattern from a receiver or a toss sweep from a tailback or something like that. This was designed as a passing play. And then he got out of the pocket, and he just took off. And he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
It was Jonathan Bostic there on the stop. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And brought down, but not before before they're inside the 25. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
53, check 53. I'm on.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll go again with Dobbins.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Jackson looking to throw on third. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Forced out to his left. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory.